Luther, you rebuild your defensive tackle room this season with some, added size, added experience. Just walk us through the thought process of kind of rebuilding that defensive tackle room this season.
Yeah, I mean, you lose two impactful guys, and that was tough. But I'm hoping they do well and those type of things. But then for overall, I just think we acquired guys that we needed, and they're going to fill a role and be very impactful, I think, this year. Because I think right now they're pushing our other guys that have been here for a little bit, so that's a good thing. And then they bring some other experience and other things that they've done in other places, which has been good too, to talk that through and work that out. And I'm really excited about who we have now.
Luther, you spent a lot of time with Morgan Scalley as he's been the defensive coordinator. As he's transitioned to head coach, what's kind of stood out about him as a head coach and his leadership?
I think that right there. I'm grateful for what Coach Witt did and everything that he's done, and really, I mean, it's just a continuation, right? Scalley's been reared in Coach Witt's ways and how we do things, and again, he has his own way he does things, and which is a great way. And I like what he's doing right now. He's very focused on culture and the leadership and what that real leadership looks like and how we implement that and do those things. So I really like what he's doing and grateful that he has this opportunity, and we're thankful to Coach Witt for all he's done and what he did. And I mean, we're all, forgive me if you will, disciples of his, and so very similar things are still intact, just maybe the way it's spun a little different.
Coach Noakes, you are replacing two starter caliber defensive ends. Just walk us through where the room's at, who's stepping up, who are you leaning on to try to establish that rotation?
Everyone's working hard. Obviously, you have some guys that's been in the system longer than others. So, but as a group, they're working hard, and right now it's kind of everyone's on the same page. Everyone's still, there's no starters. Everyone's just kind of working, and as we go through it, guys will start to emerge. But I love where the group is at. I love how they work, and again, just trying to get a good feel for the room. But I like the way they work for sure.
Coach, to follow up on that, what do you feel like you bring to the table as a coach, and what is kind of your point of emphasis as a defensive head coach?
I bring experience. I bring some knowledge to the game, but I bring a fire. I think a calm fire, and I'm laid back, but I'm not. I think there's times where you need to make a point, and there's times where you need attaboy guys, and there's times where you need to love them up, and I think I bring a good balance of that. But I think I bring whatever's wanted or needed from our DC. If you've got questions of here and there, I can hopefully fill in the gaps for them.
Luther, you had kind of mentioned that you've seen Coach Whittingham's style and now Morgan's. I'm curious, just from Morgan's perspective, is there anything different about just the energy, how he approaches things compared to Coach Witt? Obviously not to compare the two, but I'm just curious on your perspective on that.
Well, they both brought the energy. It's just how we do it and the things that we do. But I think you guys know Coach Scalley. He's just bubbly. He's fun. He's but yet very demanding. Very much hold people to high standards and things of that nature. So again, that's Coach Witt, and so you see a good combination of that. But I mean, I just love the way he handles himself, does things, and I think right now the energy is really high, just because again it's a change of regime, if you will, not quite, but new leadership, and it's just all brings that type of energy. I mean, even probably from your perspective, in the media and our fan base, everybody's excited about the new chapter and what lays ahead of us.
Josh, love the last one.
Luther, you had a lot of youth in your room last year. How much does it benefit these guys to just have another year? And what are you seeing from them of how they're maybe approaching this year as opposed to last year as they've got a little bit more experience?
Yeah, I think that second half of that question right there is perfect, is that they're very kind of more veteran, if you will, right? They understand what it takes to prepare, what it takes to be great. And again, we had great leadership last year, and the guys that we had that have gone on, either moved on because of eligibility or because of other opportunities, but they had a great opportunity to learn under some really great leaders, I feel, and hard worker guys that knew what it meant to stay and work the extra things to get better. So they've carried that over, and they're doing a good job of leading in the room and showing them this is how we do things there at Utah. It's our way or the highway type of thing. And I love that they had that experience, had that year under their belt. But I mean, everyone in the room still has a lot of growth and things that we got to get better at. But we're moving that right direction. And just kind of what Coach Inoke said is, right now there are no starters. There are just rotating guys, seeing who's going to show up consistently and do the things that we're asking and show up to play. And on the Coach Inoke's question, man, this is one of the legends of our position and what he does, and the men he's coached, and arguably coached probably the best D tackle in NFL history, and Aaron Donald. And so he brings a lot of wealth of knowledge and experience, and I mean, he's helping me out already, and things that I'm learning and things to grow and become a better coach. And we're so grateful he's here. And I think Coach Scally and Coach Long have done a good job assembling our defensive staff of guys that we lost, and well, meaning Coach Scally took over, but but it's just bringing in the right people that fit our culture and who we are, and just again, Coach Noakes is an invaluable person to have on our staff.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.